In this video, we have the impossible task of having to choose between some of our favorite songs that came out in the 21st century for hip-hop, King of the Hill style, only one song standing by the end of it. Let us know in the comments if you think we did right or if we think we did wrong by these selections. And let's get into this, bro.
Let's do it.
First matchup is going to be Fighting My Demons by Ken Carson versus Mr. Rage by Trippie Redd and Playboi Carti.
The father and then the son, right?
Father and the son.
The father and the son in this situation.
Anakin and Luke.
Absolutely.
Where the fuck my cup? Where the fuck my blunt? Where the fuck my reefer? I love that hook from Ken Carson. That's one of his best songs.
Yeah, the beat is nasty, bro. The 808s are thumping on it. Like, it's a generational Ken song. And I think that this album, because we just put up the anniversary for Great Chaos, might be up there in some of the best Opium albums that were like released this decade.
I think one of the best Rage albums ever to come out.
For sure. Fresh new style. Like, I think that he surpassed Destroy Lonely in that regard, right? Because remember in 2023 where like people had Lone in front of Ken?
Yep.
And then that whole shift happened where they were like, wait a second, this guy has something real. It's a shame that More Chaos was kind of cheeks.
Yeah.
But regardless, though, this is the best song off of that album. But you'll never find me putting it in front of Mr. Rage.
No, it can't happen, bro. It can't.
It genuinely can't.
Mr.
Rage! I miss it.
Yep.
It's going through. But this time, it's going up against Dior by Pop Smoke. Such a good song that they put it on 3 different fucking albums.
They did. And I'll take it on fucking 10 more. It doesn't have to be a Pop Smoke album.
Okay, what's a song that's so good that it deserves to be on like that album? Like, it doesn't even have to be Dior, though.
Like, you're singing another Pop Smoke song?
Yeah.
Invincible, for sure.
Yeah, Invincible. Christopher Walken, but this guy had a catalog that was developing.
Welcome to the party. So many.
Nasty
Better
shit.
have your gun. Yeah, listen, I think that the only argument you can make for Mr. Rage here is like the beat. Maybe you can go like just that utopian synth line is absolutely insane. The 808s kick so heavy. But
the trippy hook, arguably, but like I'm still going with the Dior hook.
Yeah.
I'm still going with that super dark and really vicious, malicious drill beat that it's so iconic.
He commands your attention for every second of that song, bro. It's that DMX-like energy, the growls, the ad-libs, the urgency. The song is the complete package. All these years later, I'm not over it. Dior
is going through. Dior is going through, ladies and gentlemen.
Next up, Glock in My Lap by 21 Savage and Metro versus Dior. Again, if you want to make the argument of the production, I get it. The dark atmosphere, those shrieking violins just make for such a sinister production here. And it matches 21's eeriness so well. Like, this is one of the best displays of chemistry between 21 and Metro. The one-liners all hit. They're funny. They're captivating. It's no match for Dior, though.
It is no match for Dior, and regardless, even if you want to say Glock in My Lap is like the best song off of Savage Mode 2, I would even disagree there. I think there's better there. But regardless, Dior is going to be going through, ladies and gentlemen. Dior's making a bit of a run.
It is.
At what point do you think it gets stopped?
I don't know. It might
get stopped
right now. The next song is Talk to Me Nice, Fargo Season by Tory Lanez. So for all the Tory fans out there, the new Toronto 2 is now out on DSPs. What a time to be alive. I've been waiting for this fucking mixtape to grace my Spotify for the longest time, bro. This is the ultimate whip mixtape. And when it comes down to this song in particular, you're getting 2 parts. You're getting a near 7-minute song.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy is that, yes, you are getting 2 parts, but the first part is actually cut in half, right? Because you get the first portion of the song where you're getting like those eerie synths in the background, and then the drums only kick in like maybe 2 minutes into the record. So it almost feels like a 3-parter, at least to me. But like Lou said, it's technically a 2-parter. I think this is arguably Tory Lanez's best ever song. I don't think there's any like conversation about one being better. Maybe you could say like a Ball Harbor off of this mixtape, quote unquote, because now it's an official album.
Or was it Wraith music towards the end of that track?
Yeah, or even Dancing is nasty. Yeah. Diego's gross. There's so many slappers throughout the mixtapes. Is it better than Dior?
I think it's better than Dior, bro. This is a song that is action-packed. It's pure cinema. The flows are impeccable. I think that he also brings insane energy to the mic, just like Pop Smoke. And also, you're getting bars on here. I think that's what separates it. The bars hit a bit harder on Talk to Me Nice versus a Dior. That's what it has above it. Like,
yeah, I don't think
it's a cherry on the cake.
It's true. It's like the iconic stamp isn't going to go into Dior's favor.
No.
Like, it has to, like, It's going to be Talk to
Talk
Me
to Me Nice,
Fargo
Tory
CC.
Lanez.
Yeah, it's going through.
Goes up now against I Get the Bag by Gucci Mane featuring Migos. This is one of the best Gucci and Migos songs. It's up there with Slippery. It's up there with a lot of the highlights off of the Green album. Metro and Southside behind the beat here. You know it's going to be generational. Quavo delivering the hook. Takeoff stealing the fucking show with just these multitudes of flows that are incredible. Gucci has a fantastic verse. Two bitches so fine that I masturbated. Come on, bro.
Out of context, take that.
Come
for yourself.
on.
That's an out of context moment right there.
I'm still going with Tory here,
Yeah,
I think.
I'm going with Tory, though. It's hard, right? Because you ask 2017 Anthony, he would still fucking say, talk to me nice, bro. There's no way. Talk to me nice is going through, ladies and gentlemen.
But this is a good matchup now. Two former rivals, Tory Lanez, Travis Scott.
Did you ever see that video, by the way, of Tory and Travis?
Of course I did.
Oh,
to square up. But yeah,
well-
My Eyes, this is two very different songs. Again, two songs that are both two-parters.
Yeah, the first half of my eyes being more melodic, and I will say this: the beat transition on My Eyes it's more
nastier,
smooth.
yeah.
It's more natural. I just don't know what I'm doing here. Like I low key.
It's tough, bro. I will say this. I think what separates it is that like you're getting this really unique alt R&B song at the beginning, and then you're getting some of the best rapping of Travis's career with just this super quick flow that is still mind-blowing to this day. You're getting maybe a bit more emotion out of Travis as he's sort of like trying to like juggle all this chaos, all these chaotic things happening in his life. I don't know. I've had more time, obviously, to enjoy Talk to Me Nice. If I'm talking about what I'd rather play on the aux, it is Talk to Me Nice. But what's the better song overall?
I'm gonna go My Eyes on.
I
this
think My
one.
Eyes has to take
That first
it.
portion is so underrated. Everyone references the beat switch whenever they make short form content, but I think this song really strives in like that Frank Ocean aesthetic where it's like feels a bit like euphoric, bro. It feels like your head's high. Like it's a really enjoyable song, and it's the magnum opus off of Utopia.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
This might be the first disagreement of the episode, I think. My Eyes by Travis Scott versus Like That by Future and Metro Boomin. Two very different songs.
Production is much better on My Eyes.
I think the production's better on My Eyes.
For sure. Like I don't even think that's a debate.
I think that with Like That, though, it's just this active volcano, and I love it because obviously it's a song that is a generation-defining song, but I just think that everyone plays their role so perfectly here. You have Future with one of the best hooks of his career, just giving you this braggadocious talk. You have Metro Boomin, who comes in with these striking synths, which almost feel like an attack on Drake to add to what Kendrick's doing, obviously, and just Kendrick Lamar with one of the best verses.
Okay, cut to the chase. What are you getting to?
I'm going to like that. That's
no,
why.
I'm going to go My Eyes on this. And as much as I love that K-Dot verse, I still think Travis's last verse is really important for his catalog, especially talking about losing Kylie Jenner and like him going through the motions. Like it really saw a lot of maturity and growth in his career at that point. I think when you look at the production again, like you were talking about the Metro production here, but nowhere near. I'm sorry. Like I love that sample flip. I think it's super
insane,
brash. It's
bro.
nice. Yeah, okay, but regardless, production better. Don't even talk about that. And then when it comes down to the Future performance, it's nowhere near Travis's performance on this.
I don't think
one.
it's far off from the first
No,
half of
it's not.
Travis's performance.
No, it did.
That
The
being
second
said,
half-
I think Kendrick's performance is better than Travis's, though.
It's one verse out of the entire
It's one
thing.
verse, but it's
Yeah.
still one verse
You
that
still have
shook
to-
up the entire
you
game.
still have to
And I
account
think
for
that
two verses as a whole.
I think even outside of the context of the battle, this is still such a smash of a record. It's still a song that is going to live beyond that. I think that you got that even before the song officially released. People were so hyped for this just being a club anthem when they heard that snippet.
I don't care. It doesn't add any
You know,
context
we
to
should
why
have
it's
had
better.
Nick mic'd up, but Nick, if you're down, bro, maybe you like put the camera on one of us and come and say who the answer is going to be, who the winner is going to be. If you're down,
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
he's going to do it. There we
Regardless,
go.
whether people were hyped about
We're
the
summoning
snippet,
Nick.
whether people were hyped or not about the fucking snippet doesn't mean that it's a better song. Like even going on to the production, like look at how many people were hyped about My Eyes.
Your time for arguing is over. Nick is making the call here,
Oh, he's
bro.
doing it himself?
Sorry, pal. It's like that.
There we go. Like that goes on.
Sick.
Bang.
All right, let's keep going on with this.
Like
My
that
Eyes is gonna go
versus-
to the side. Like that is gonna go
versus-
through.
Like that versus Feel the Fire by Metro Boomin featuring ASAP Rocky and
Okay,
Takeoff.
sorry.
This is one of the most pleasant surprises I think we've gotten in hip hop this decade because I never expected Metro to make this trap soul beat so perfectly for this unlikely duo of Takeoff and ASAP Rocky.
Much better Metro beat on this song, in my opinion, especially with the progression of the record. Drums were like only kick in like 30 seconds in. The Takeoff verse, bro, is fucking generational.
Yeah.
And the chemistry between him and ASAP Rocky, there's so much charisma, there's so much energy. I don't even think this is a debate, bro. Could we stop the glaze now? Is it okay? Could we
Feel
like
the
that?
Fire is gonna advance.
Okay, thank you.
I think just that feeling,
Thank
that
you.
soul feeling you get from this song is just beautiful.
Looking back
timeless
on it,
joint.
would
timeless.
you say that this is arguably the best song on Heroes and Villains?
Yeah, it's up there. I mean, again, it depends what you want, right? Superhero offers you something different. Too Many Nights gives you a totally different vibe too. But yeah, listen, like that, Feel the Fire, kind of on equal playing grounds for me. I'll give it to Feel the Fire just because I think regardless, none of these songs are gonna make it to the end. But
No.
we'll see. Feel the Fire versus Ballin' by Roddy Ricch and Mustard. Might be Roddy's best song and performance to me. It's really that
He
high
peaked
up
at
there.
this song.
Yeah, he did. Incredible hook. I love the feel good celebratory vibe of the song too. It's still gonna be Feel the Fire ultimately.
Yeah, it's
though.
not even comparable.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You get this nice triumphant victory lap from Roddy on this. And, I mean, I like the Mustard production, but then again, it's not even coming close to the beat on
All
Feel
right,
the Fire.
Feel the Fire versus R.I.P. Young by Isaiah Rashad. Yo, this song, the unmatched chill feeling you get listening to the song, that cheese and dope sample flip from Project Pat that starts it off with that hardcore southern production. Oh my goodness, bro. Zay is grooving on this bitch, bro.
I'm going to say this. I really feel like The House is Burning might be one of the most underrated albums of this decade. It did not get the love it deserved, even though it is a celebrated album in his catalog. When it comes to this matchup, though, okay, like, it depends what you're going for. It's like comparing bananas and apples here. Like, it's really the opposite side, right? You get one that's really more chilled. It feels like this lo-fi psychedelic hip-hop beat. You're getting Zay just kind of cruising on, and then you're getting these super brash performances from Rocky, loads of charisma from
Yeah.
Takeoff. So
It's tough.
like, I'm split in the middle here. Like, if this was Headshots versus Feel the Fire, I'm going Headshots.
Yeah, for sure.
But since it's R.A.P. Young, like, this becomes a lot more of a conversation.
It is. I love how effortlessly smooth Zay is on this, bro. Like, he is cruising on this song. The production is beautiful.
I still don't think he has a verse like Takeoff's.
He doesn't. Feel the Fire.
Yeah, it's
advances.
gonna have to go through, bro. Feel the Fire's low key at
made
this
a run.
point. It's making a serious run.
Feel the Fire versus Nike's On My Feet by Mac Miller. Now I think we're getting into the echelon of songs that are going to be
The
hard
favorites.
to beat.
Yeah.
This is one of the ultimate smoker anthems. I just love how brilliantly Mac Miller used that sample, just the one word Nikes that Nas said on The World Is Yours, and repeated it and manipulated it in such a genius way. This
Added
is
a
Mac
playful
Miller
essence to it too.
at his best, bro. Just being carefree, giving you slick one-liners, adding some humor in there. Another song that's just ultimately chill. Doesn't have the rapping prowess of Feel the Fire yet again, but to me, it's just the feeling wins me over here, bro. It feels so nostalgic, so timeless. I'm going Nikes On My Feet.
Yeah, because this episode is based off of favorites, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think at this point in time, you could make a biased decision, even if we don't make biased decisions all the time, because I could say that the Feel the Fire beat sounds a lot more impressive, but like you said, The World Is Yours sample flip, we never really saw that before used that way. Obviously, The World Is Yours has been sampled so many times before, but they found such a creative way to do it where they, chopped up and looped up Nas's vocals for the entirety of the beat. Also, like 12-year-old Anthony now, like coming into it, it's like, I don't know how I could put this song aside. I legitimately listen to this song every single week.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. And even fucking 25-year-old me now, when I hear this song, I just see Mac Miller on a skateboard wearing that fucking pirate snapback, bro. Like, that's where it takes me.
Yeah, and then the Most Dope hoodie, bro. Even the Kush
Yeah.
Tart hoodie was so hard, bro.
Yeah,
He
man.
was wearing the Kush Tart hoodie. Yeah, no, it's gonna be Nikes On My Feet. That's what's gonna be advancing. But next matchup, Mr. Rager by Kid Cudi versus Nikes On My Feet by Mac Miller. I have a smoking playlist and both of these songs. Literally start
Yep.
this playlist. This is my childhood, man. Like, going on to Mr. Rager, I feel like there's this energy that no other Kid Cudi song provokes, where it's triumphant. It feels like, you could take on the world and you could be this sort of like loner in a sense, but you could still find peace in that, and you could still hit the heights you want to hit while being alone and being solo on this mission. And I think that it also speaks perfectly to Kid Cudi's mission as an artist, right? Him talking to like these younger kids about who Mr. Rager is and what he did in this lifetime. It's sort of like this song for me, it solidified the Mr. Rager persona, right? Like you have certain songs in the catalog that solidify personas, right? Whether it's like The Real Slim Shady by Eminem or whether it's like Big Papa by Biggie. Like you have those certain anthems in the catalog that play into the persona, play into the character. This is the ultimate Kid Cudi song for me, and I can't see it go right now.
It feels like he's reaching his hand out for you to grab and to join him on his ascent up to heaven. That's what listening to this song feels like, and I think the pacing is incredible too, where it's like there's the steady movement of the drums, but the drum pattern only becomes complete once that hook comes in, and what a generational hook. Epic vocal performance from Kid Cudi, and even knowing the context of this song, being him coming close to overdosing and thinking that he was going to be transitioning into heaven, like mind-blowing
Yeah, it's
stuff.
a mind-blowing
Mr.
thing.
Rager wins.
Yeah, it has.
It does.
But this one's a sad one. Like I wanted to see Nikes on my feet go a bit
further
more.
for sure.
Yeah, but these matchups are good, Lou.
They're going to get good now. The Highs and the Lows by Chance the Rapper and Joey Badass now takes on Mr. Rager. You can make a real argument for the highs and the lows here. I think it's more lyrically dense. It's a beautiful form of just therapy rap, without a doubt. The collaboration between Chance and Joey felt so natural. And I love that no matter how dark the subject matter might get at times, there's just a hopeful energy coming out of this song. Beautiful vocal chops within the sample. Nice soft singing from Chance has a universal message. This song is going in the history books to me. One of Chance's best ever. But again, does it provide the same feeling that a Mr. Rager does? Not quite.
No, not quite, right? And you've gotten conscious rap like this before. Not to say that this record isn't unique. I said that it was one of the best records of 2022 when it came out that year, right? And it got me hyped for a new Chance run where it was like, okay, we're getting back into this acid rap lane. We're getting back into a lane where Chance is going to be delivering some of the most meaningful verses of his life, and we're going to see it next to a top-tier MC like Joey. It was so fucking good, they had to put it on Starline.
Yeah.
It was so good, they had to put it on Starline, and it was one of those singles that had to make it. But at the same time, it's like, Mr. Rager is just generational,
It's a
bro. Like
different-
that
it's a
acoustic
different-
guitar, the
Yes,
build up, bro.
bro.
No, bro. That kick that goes on in the back, bro, and the way
Yeah.
that it builds up that production.
It's even like,
Oh, no.
it's the emotional pull of Mr. Rager. It's going to be hard to beat for any fucking song facing it. But next up, Something to Rap About by Freddie Gibbs featuring Tyler, the Creator, a fan favorite from the entire 2020s decade. I love the idea of Freddie being open about his former life of crime and how it opened the door for him in the music world. Getting a smooth gangster rap song that sounds like it was made on a fucking yacht, and getting that Tyler, the Creator
Yeah, it sounds
performance.
like almost like this Guru type production, bro. Like not Guru type production. Sorry, DJ Premier type of production where it's very lush, it's jazzy, and then you're getting that final verse from Tyler. And it's interesting because I remember when this verse dropped in particular, like hip hop Twitter was like, "Yo, is Tyler gonna go back to rapping?" Right? Because before this, you had gotten Igor, and it was very like synth pop and neo soul based, and with this, now it's like, okay, he's going back to more meditative stuff. It's not better than Mr. Rager, though.
It's not.
It's not better than
It's
Mr.
not.
Rager. Even if you want to say that this is one of the best songs of the decade, it's still not going to pass Mr.
But
Rager.
the competition will get steeper. Next up, Kitchen Lights by West Side Gun featuring Stove God
Oh
Cooks.
my god, the DJ Benoit production on Kitchen Lights is generational.
Yeah, those violins, bro, are just magical.
And you can't use the emotion thing against this one
can't,
because
'cause it has it.
Kitchen Lights is just as emotional, right?
It has
that
it.
Stove God Cooks feature might just be one of the best of the entire fucking decade so far.
We don't lease, we buy the whole thing. Like, just, oh man, that singing is obviously not as impressive as Kid Cudi's singing, but it's so uniquely Stove God. And he just takes us on a trip down memory lane, bro. But all the fucked up shit that he gone into, the emotional writing, the cool singing, the bold delivery, the production, West Side Gun giving such a heartfelt verse.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's not better than Mr. Rager, though.
It's not.
It's not better than Mr. Rager, bro. Mr. Rager now has gotten through 3 different rounds.
Yeah.
We're going to see what's going to happen with it. Right now, it's on the same pace as Feel the Fire. That was the last one that really made a run here. We're going to see where it's going to stop. That's That by MF Doom, bro. Absolute classic in the catalog. You love this song, eh?
Yeah, man. One of the biggest standouts off of Born Like This, his last solo album. Crazy violin sample. Speaking of violins, we got another one. MF Doom wastes just no time getting to
And
business.
it was done by MF Doom
Yeah,
himself.
self-produced.
Self-produced
Wastes
song.
no time getting to business from the first second. He is spazzing. Entire lines are rhyming on this song. Like
Already
he's literally
woke, spared a joke,
Yeah.
barely spoke, rarely smoke. Started at folks when properly provoked, mirror broke. Crazy.
giving
Crazy
MCs,
rhymes,
giving
yeah.
MCs rectal hysterectomies. Like amazing song from a technical standpoint. I don't think it has what it takes to advance production wise, and also on just the
An
feeling, the
emotional
emotion level. Yeah,
And on a
That's
song
what it is.
concept thing, like I have other MF Doom records where he gets super lyrical and technical like that, right? Where the rhyme schemes, if you put it through like the check the rhyme thing, where you go through the color coding of it, it's probably gonna be green all the way fucking through,
yeah, no,
right?
it is.
But with that being said, it's like this is not a Figaro at the end of the day. This is not an all caps.
Yeah,
It's Mr. Rager going
Mr.
through.
Rager again. Next up, this is an easier one. 44 more by Logic. Fan favorite Logic song, very likable song. He's spazzing with like just this rapid fire sequence of flows, and he's feeling himself on this record. No.
No.
It's not gonna be Mr.
But
Great
you know-
song though.
I love 44 more.
It's a great fucking song.
And when did this come out? Was it on the first installment of the Bobby
I
Tarantino?
think the second
Second installment
Yeah.
of the Bobby Tarantino.
the
series,
2018 era probably.
Yeah. This is still when I was checked in for Logic and I was really like getting deep into his albums. It's been like maybe since vinyl days. Since
Yeah.
I haven't had like that much fun with a Logic album. Oh no, what am I fucking saying? Ultra 85. I had a lot of fun with Ultra 85 actually. It was a great fucking album. But
Yeah.
regardless though, Mr. Rager is just unmatched Lou. It's 5 fucking rounds.
I
now.
know it might make
It
it 6.
might
This
make
next
it.
song is one of your personal favorites, "Bullet from a Gun" by Skepta.
I fucking love this song, bro, and I love what it means too because it's a shorter song. It only clocks in at under 2.5 minutes, but you get this futuristic esque, like UK drill type production where he's just pouring his soul out throughout the lyrics, bro, saying how like his concentration now is to take care of his daughter and take care of himself, and how nothing really matters. Talking about relationships where it's like she was yours until she wasn't,
Yep.
and it's on to the next. Like just these metaphors and these lines that just absolutely stick with you. Incredible quotables. But then again, like I can't put this over Mr.
Yeah,
Rager,
it was just
though.
it was cool to get like a braggadocious like breakup song. I think that was kind of rare. It was a fun twist on.
But I think it's a bit different than that, right? Like
it's deeper, yes. It's deeper than that.
than just
for
that.
sure.
I think it's Skepta kind of realizing like what's going on around him and like how he's made so many advancements in his life. But at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, it's like, he has a line on here where it's like no more. Doesn't matter how much money you make, you still got to check yourself, and you
For
still
sure.
got to be in line. Like very simple lyrics, but when you think about them, it's like, oh,
They're
fuck.
profound as fuck.
Yeah, they're super profound, and you could use them in your own life. Generational song, but
Mr.
Mr.
Rager.
Rager's going
All right,
through.
now this is one that this is gonna make people unhappy no matter which way we go. "Mona Lisa" by Lil Wayne featuring Kendrick Lamar. This is known as a staple in 2010s hip hop, a staple in storytelling hip hop.
And a staple also in like Wayne's catalog, if you think about it, right? Because
Yeah.
he doesn't have too many storytelling cuts within his discography or even within his mixtape series. But with Mona Lisa, it showed a different side to Wayne, and I think he got the perfect partner for this song
Yeah,
in
he
Kendrick
did.
because he knows what Kendrick's able to do in these types of climates and how he's able to add to the storytelling and to like just the imagery of a record. And I love the progression. I love how they both come in at different points. But when I look at it, let's say song for song, yes, the writing is a lot more impressive on Mona Lisa, but is it though? Because when you really think about the concept of Mr. Rager, it's just as deep and profound. It's just simplified, and it's
It
a lot
is.
more accessible as well, right? Like Kid Cudi's literally talking about how like he almost got there.
Yeah,
He almost
literally.
got, and now he's talking to the younger generation about like, no, I can't.
Mr. Rager.
Yeah, it's gonna be Mr. Rager
I'm
that
with
goes
you.
through.
All right.
Fuck yeah, Lou, let's go,
we're getting
bro.
down to the last 5 songs, give or take. "Still Dreaming" by Nas featuring Kanye West. Kanye and Nas giving us hip hop glory on this song. Ye produced this song that samples
Such a
Diana
beautiful
Ross.
song,
Also
bro.
getting additional vocals from Chrisette Michelle. This song has a chill neo soul type of feeling. Kanye is rhythmically cruising on this song, talking about relationship issues. Nas raps about lazy guys that looked for handouts, which was inspired by a real rapper that didn't blow up when Nas blew up and felt a way about it. So you're getting some personal storytelling within that. And then verse 3 he goes on about this murder plot that this old girlfriend of his wants to kind of set up with his help. The best part of this song to me is Nas probably pronouncing echelon as echelon.
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious. But this is another song that it's a different feeling, but it's also a beautiful feeling that it gives you, bro. It's just pure
Soulful hip
class,
hop. Yeah, it's soulful
elegance,
hip hop.
bro.
It's soulful hip hop.
And I just love that they're on like the same wavelength, Nas and Kanye here. Like
I
they're
always
both.
felt like they have though, because they're both purists in their own
Mm.
extremes, right? And they've always like, to me, if I'm getting like new maybe Kanye and Nas like collaborations in 2026, I'd be so happy, bro.
Yeah.
Because every single fucking time they've done it, it's always been ridiculous. You're getting one of the best producers of all time with the best rapper of all time,
Literally.
right? And it creates such a soulful atmosphere for Nas to come in and just rip it apart. Then again, though, is it over Mr. Rager?
It's not for me.
No, it's
not for me.
And I think people might be looking at like us as like, bro, like what the fuck are we doing with Mr. Rager? Guys, I think this could maybe win this King of the Hill right here. I think maybe.
I think this is where I put the end to its run, though, with this next song.
What more can I say?
What more can I say? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here? This is an all-time Jay-Z song to me, man. It is so fucking anthemic. What the Buchanans did here with the production, the horns sound sensational on this. It's stadium music, one of the best produced hip-hop beats that I've ever laid my ears
of
on.
all time. Jay-Z talking about his legacy, bro, and talking
Yeah.
about how dominant he is and how like people are low-key lucky that he's retiring.
Bro, 3
Yeah.
verses, bro, of demolition that he does on here, bro. He's rapping about how, like, you want to play around with my name
Yeah.
and with my pen ability, bro. Like,
I'm
no,
gonna
no, no.
bury you.
I'm not stealing from Biggie. I'm paying homage to Biggie every time I use one of his lines, bro. And him saying how, like, he writes verses for himself and others. Not only is he, like, keeping his own shit in check, he's a fucking ghost for some of the best rappers that you know. Humvee did well with the hook as well. Jay-Z.
The Humvee hook is insane, bro.
Jay-Z
Like,
on that acapella section. Who are we kidding, bro?
yeah, that acapella section, it almost feels like he's not done yet. You could take the beat back, but like I'm not done. Like
Yeah.
he's in your face and like he's going round for round for round, and he's just in the fucking ring, bro, throwing blow after blow after blow, and he wants to demolish his competition. One of the most competitive hip hop songs of all time.
And the way that
Yeah.
he progressively gets angrier in that third verse, incredible. Part of me feels like you still want to go Mr. Rager, though.
Listen, it's hard to argue, right? Because the production for me, I do prefer the beat on What More Can I Say. The rapping performance is better from Jay. The
No,
emotion-
Cudi's not focused too much on, like, rapping.
It's like more of a melodic rap
Yeah.
performance, but it's a
Yeah.
lot more emotional and like
For sure.
I feel a certain type of way when I listen to Mr. Rager.
Mhm.
It really makes you look at your life in a different
For
way
sure.
and make you grateful for what you've lived and how you want to continue on this mission and this journey. It's a very emotional song.
It is.
I
So is
listen,
What More Can I Say? Like, this is him, like,
I think it's just more competitive, bro, in nature.
it is.
Like, I think it's more of a competitive song where Jay-Z's really like, this is a Kobe Bryant performance from Jay-Z, but Mr. Rager is like, let's all sit down and like really understand what's going on here.
Totally
type of
different
performance.
vibes. I go, What More Can I Say? Though ultimately, for me, this is a song that just gives you that kick that you need. Will always get me energized, always get me hyped. I think that Kid Cudi's Mr. Rager is like more comfort food, whereas like What More Can I Say? I'm getting a new taste. I'm getting a new flavor every time that I listen to this
You're
song.
smelling the salts, bro, before you hop on the ice. You
Yeah.
know, like it's like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't like. I know where Nick's going with this. I don't even have to bring him in.
Where do you think he'd be going?
He'd go with What More Can I Say right away.
Yeah.
He's a huge Jay fan. I would go Mr. Rager, but What More Can I Say could go through. There's no problem.
There we
bro.
go.
I have no problem with
What
that
More Can I
whatsoever.
Say versus another heavy hitter. Nothing but heavy hitters for these last three. Where I'm From by The Game featuring Nate Dogg.
Oh my goodness, bro. As soon as you hear like just those West Coast synths, bro, start off the song
Oh
and you
my-
hear that slow kick come into the record, you know what you're in for, bro. This Nate Dogg hook might be one of the most underrated of his entire career. I just feel like this is a generational West Coast link up that I still go back to this day. This song was released 20 fucking years ago and it still sounds as fresh as anything that's coming out in 2025. I just don't know where I'm going with this, bro.
It's tough.
They're on the same level. These
They
records are on the same
They
level.
are, bro. I think that this is like a beat that just screams West Coast, bro. Just so quintessential to that sound. I will say this. I love The Game's hunger. I love how he commands the mic. I don't think he's rapping on the level of Jay-Z. That's kind of what's separating it for me. But
Yeah.
I could see it either way, though.
No, it's gonna be What More Can I Say though.
Okay?
I think it's gonna be What More Can I Say.
Well, now Jay-Z versus Jay-Z. What More Can I Say versus Pound Cake / Paris Morton Music 2 by Drake.
So my personal favorite, All for Nothing, was the same.
Yeah.
Would this be a different conversation for you if it was Tuscan Leather or Furthest Thing?
I think the bigger question is, does this become a different conversation if it's only Pound Cake? If it's not Pound Cake, Paris Morton Music 2? Because I do feel like, for myself and some other people, I still love the second half of this song and the whole other part.
For me, the second half of the song is everything, bro. For me, it's like a last call
It's
type
it's the
performance.
better part of the song. No
It's
way.
definitely a better Drake verse. It's definitely a better Drake verse. There's no denying that, bro.
No.
There's definitely
I mean, maybe writing wise, but
him
in
talking about how he got signed
yeah,
to Wayne,
sure.
bro. And like,
Songwriting wise, maybe, but in
For
terms of his
sure.
performance, he is electric, bro, on Pound Cake.
and so is he on that last performance, bro. It's passion. It's him like talking about everything he had to go
For
through
sure.
to get to this, like
I
place.
just feel
you
like
know?
when people want to listen to Pound Cake, they're there for that first half. There's a bit less interest in that
I
second
think that's
half
just
of
a
the
general
song.
assumption, bro. Like Paris Morton Music is one of the best performances on All of Nothing was the same, in my opinion. I just
Okay, we're obviously getting a better J performance. What more can I say? It's not even close.
no, I don't even think that's close.
It's not
that's
even close.
for sure.
Production for production is neck and neck, bro. Like,
Yeah, I don't
Nelly,
even think you could choose
you
one
can't
here.
choose a beat here.
Okay, favorite. You're just your general favorite, bro. But,
Man,
what would you rather keep in the playlist if you really had to? I think it comes down to that because
you know what? I mean, listen. I think I've listened to Pound Cake more. It's been more in my rotation over the course of years. That being said, like, as of late, I'm listening to more. What more can I say? That's where my ear gravitate towards a bit more. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. Where's your head at here?
all-time favorite Paris Morton Music Pound Cake. I kind of reversed it. Sorry, that's where I'm at with it.
All right, let's go Pound Cake.
Yeah, I think we have to
Let's
go Pound Cake, bro. It
It's
would be
tough.
criminal not to
It's
see
neck
this.
and neck. I'm like, yeah, we could do Pound Cake. All right.
Can't tell me nothing. I know where you're going.
You
bro.
know where
That's
I'm
it.
going. This one was I was interested in more in like just a debate if there was gonna be one between Pound Cake and Can't Tell Me Nothing. That being said, you guys saw. Well, if you didn't see it, go check it out. We did our top 10 favorite songs of all time. This ranked on my top 10 list. So obviously, I'm gonna go with Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Yeah, when I look at these two songs, I think this is ultimately going to come down to my decision here. Can't Tell Me Nothing is one of the most braggadocious and exhilarating hip hop songs of all time. We grew up listening to it. It's kind of our anthem, so I understand it for that. When it comes down to Pound Cake, like I don't think it's far off from Can't Tell Me Nothing, right? The rapping performance from Kanye would be, I think, the best verses on Pound Cake. I feel like you really like did the side by side.
Yeah.
Do I prefer the Ellie Goulding sample flip, or do I, kind of weigh it out for like the G-Eazy ad libs, or sorry, the Jeezy ad libs? My bad, not G-Eazy ad libs.
Yeah, and even just the Connie Mitchell vocals in the back. It has one of the best hooks ever to me as well. And I think that, okay, maybe lyrically, if you really want to be a nitpicker with it, maybe Drake's bars are a bit more impressive, but to me it's the way Kanye handles himself, where it's like he's rapping with so much emphasis. Every word that he delivers is felt. The swagger, I don't want to use that word, but it's a different fucking
use
level.
that word.
I want to use the word.
Use the word.
The swagger that Kanye exudes on here is unbelievable. I think if Kanye West gets on a stage in 2025, I don't know if there's any other song that can get a crowd moving.
But I could say the
way
same
that
thing
this
about
does.
Pound Cake. Imagine being at a Drake concert and hearing him do that.
But that's different because he never does it. It'd be like, holy fuck, he's doing
Like
Pound
he put
Cake.
it out. Yeah, he put it
You know?
out. Oh man, that would be so sick. I think ultimately though, I'm gonna go Can't Tell Me Nothing. Both of these songs are neck and neck for me. Like I didn't mind whichever one of these advanced
Yeah.
through. And it's such like a weird comparison because they strive in the same areas,
Yeah.
but they're neck and neck, bro. Like it's literally a tie for me. So ultimately though, I'm gonna pay respects to Kanye. I'm gonna go with the graduation cut.
That being
I'm gonna go with
said,
Can't Tell Me Nothing.
it does feel like, Can't Tell Me Nothing wins the King of the Hill, but it feels like Mr. Rager in a way was also the other winner of this King of the Hill because it had the biggest run.
You know what? Like if it's Mr. Rager versus Can't Tell Me Nothing, bro, I'm doing
I think Mr. Rager. I'm thinking Can't Tell Me Nothing,
I
but
might
it's
do
fair.
Mr. Rager. It's just that's one of the most beautiful hip hop songs I've ever heard, bro.
I'm with you.
It's one of the most
Yeah.
beautiful fucking hip hop songs I've ever heard. It's oh man, where's this Kid Cudi, bro? I actually need this type of Cudi.
I know.
I wish this type of Cudi would pop out more because it was just it was anthems for a generation, bro. It made people feel shit. Like the type of music that he was creating, just people always caught, oh, Kid Cudi saved me. You're a loser, bro. Fucking go touch grass. Like, no, like music does that for you.
It does.
Music heals you. Don't worry, bro. You don't have to be such a hard ass. I get it. I get it, bro. You know, but
Too cool for school.
yeah, too cool for school type dudes don't like Mr. Rager, but I do. But regardless, can't tell me nothing. We'll be winning this King of the Hill, guys. Let us know in the comment section. Which theme should we do next? This one was our favorite rap songs of all time, kind of going head to head with each other.
Oh, 21st century, but yeah.
Yeah, for the 21st century. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, hit the subscribe button if you are new here. We appreciate you guys, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.